students, welcome to physics class. Previous class now we see the physics in relation to technology and society. Okay. Now today the topic for the measurement. Today the topic for the measurement. What is mean by measurement? Anyone? So the measurement means how much. Anyone with quantity. Okay. For example, your mommy told to you go and shop to buy 1 kg of sugar. For first one we see the sugar. You go and to buy sugar. At the second you tell the answer. You could ask the question for how much. You ask the question for how much. Your mommy told to half kg or 1 kg with the answer. Okay. So the how much of the word it is the measurement. How much of the word is the measurement. Many of the times we are used. So in a day-to-day life we are not living in the measurement. Okay, as your role model and next one is next one example for your day-to-day life. You go to school every morning. You are wake up and fresh up and go to your school. So your house and then your school. The distance is a measurement. Example for 1 kilometer or 2 kilometers or 3 kilometers. Anyone, okay, that is for the measurement. But the total definitions is the comparisons of physical quantity and with is a standard quantity. Comparison means this for that. So this is chalk piece. You know, this is for a chalk piece. This is for example, this is for a weight balance. This is for 1 kg or 2 kg, anyone weight balance. To imagine only, okay? To imagine only. That is for the weight balance. This is mostly for the 1 kg, you understand. This is the unknown weight. This is for the unknown weight. Do you want the weight, to determine the weight, to first to put in your weight balance. So, for example, this is for 1 kg, you know. So, this is weight is the not compared. So, நான் தெரியாத ஒரு குவாண்டிட்டியோட தெரிஞ்ச குவாண்டிட்டி என்ன பண்ண போறேன் compare. Okay? So that is for the measurement. That is for the measurement. So the measurement means the comparison of any physical quantity with is a standard quantity. That is for the comparison. So the next one is a comparisons means this. So the standard quantity are called for the physical quantity. The standard quantity are called for the physical quantity. Physical quantity means quantity that can be measured and in terms of which law of physics and describe. So quantity this for the quantity, any one quantity, 1 kg or 2 kg or anyone, this is times or kilometers. Idoda physical quantity வச்சு நம்ம physical wise explain பண்ணும்போது அதை நம்ம என்னன்னு சொல்ல போறோம்னா physical quantity. That is called for the physical quantity. So the physical quantity means quantity that can be measured and in terms of which law of physics and described. That is called for the physical quantity. The physical quantities are divided into the two types. The physical quantity are divided into the two types. The first one is the fundamental quantity. The first one is the fundamental quantity. And then second one is the derived quantity. Second one is the derived quantity. What is meant by fundamental quantities? What is meant by fundamental quantities? So that quantity which cannot be exposed, that quantity which cannot be exposed, this term, which is the quantity which cannot be exposed in terms of any other quantity. For example, length. For example, length. Length க்கு ஏதாவது எக்ஸ்பிரஷன் கொடுக்க முடியுமா? No. So the length. And this mass that cannot be exposed. அந்த ஒரு டேர்ம்ல நம்ம அதை எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ண முடியாது. That is for the physical quantity. Sorry, fundamental quantity. That is for the fundamental quantity. The fundamental quantity is another one name is the base quantity. Another one name is the base quantity. So they have they have it into the 7. For example, the first one is the length. The second one is the mass. And then third one is the time. Fourth one is the temperature. And then fifth one is electric current. And then sixth one is amount of substance. Amount of substance. The last one is the luminance intensity. The last one is the luminance intensity. Okay, they have a 7 fundamental quantities are present. The first one is the length. Length is used for the unit, for the standard unit for meter. What is it? Length. The standard unit is the meter. It is the denoted by the symbol is m. That's for the small m only used. Okay. The second one, mass. The mass of standard quantity is a kilogram. And the symbol is denoted by a letter is a kg. Mass. The standard unit is a kilogram. And the symbol is a kg. Okay. And then third one is the time. Time, the standard unit is second. What is it? Second. And the denoted letter is here yes. And the denoted letter is here yes. Temperature. The unit is here Kelvin. That unit is here Kelvin. The denoted letter is here K. The denoted letter is K. Next one, electric current. You know the current? What is meant by current? The flow of electrons. The flow of free electrons through in a conductor. That is for the electric current. That is for the electric current. That the unit is a ampere. That unit is a ampere. The denoted letter is a capital A. The denoted letter is a capital A. Next one is the amount of substance. What is meant by amount of substance? This is what choppies. Most of the particles are present in the choppies. Okay. First I divided into the two pieces. Again I divided into the two pieces. Again and again I divided into the two pieces. They form a powder shape. They form a powder shape. This powder shape or the particles are most of the particles are present. So now the question is how many particles are present in the choppers? That is for the amount of substance. அதாவது ஒரு ஆப்ஜெக்ட்ல எவ்வளோ amount of substance எனக்கு included ஆயிருக்கு, just for the add ஆயிருக்கு, or present ஆயிருக்கு. That is for the amount of substance. The amount of substance unit for a mole. What is it? Mole. The denoted letter is here mole. MOL. This is for the mole. Next one is the luminance intensity. Next one is the luminance intensity. What is mean by luminance? Which object emitted the light, that is called for the luminance. Okay, for example, your tube light, sun, that is for the luminance intensity, or some other candles. Some other candles are the luminance. Okay, so which either this or unit pathina, this for the candela. The denoted letter is here CD. Okay, so the quantities, the physical quantities are divided into the two types. First one is the fundamental quantity. Second one is the derived quantity. The fundamental quantities means this quantity which cannot be exposed in any time, any term of any other physical quantity. Okay, which cannot be exposed only for the length, mass, time, which cannot be exposed. Okay, so they have 7 fundamental quantities: length, mass, time, temperature, and then electric current, amount of substance, and then luminance intensity. Next you see the derived quantities. Next one you see the derived quantities. So what is meant by derived quantities? So the derived quantities which expose in the fundamental quantity. Derived quantities is expose or explains in a fundamental quantities. Okay, அதாவது fundamental quantity டால நம்மளால expose பண்ண முடியும் அப்படி நம்ம நினைச்சோம்னா that quantity are called for a derived quantity. That quantity are called for a derived quantity. For example, area. For example, area. Area is length into breadth. Okay, so length is the fundamental quantity and breadth you denoted in the length. So this is another one of the fundamental quantity. So L into L. L into L. So the unit is a meter square because the L unit is a length of the unit is a meter. This length of unit is a meter. So M into M. Meter into meter is a meter square. That is for the derived quantity. So fundamental quantity ஆல நம்மளால என்ன பண்ண முடியும் expose பண்ண முடியும். So that is for the derived quantity. Again an example for a value. Or again an example for a value. Value means L into H or area into H. Anyone you take it. So L into RH. Another one is A into H. A means area. Okay. Above L into L. H is denoted by L because the length. This is for the height. The height is denoted in a length. So H is denoted by letter is L. Okay. So M into M into M. So M cube. Okay. So they have a three fundamental quantity are present. That is for the derived quantity. That is for the derived quantity. Okay. So physical quantities are divided into the two types. First one is the fundamental. Second is the derived quantity. Fundamental quantity only for 7, but derived quantity is more than nothing. Okay. So that is for the derived quantity. So the quantity which expose in the fundamental quantity. That quantity which expose in the fundamental quantity. That is for the derived quantity. Okay. So next the topic is the unit. That's for the standard unit. That's for the standard unit. So the standard unit means, first of all, you take 10 meters. You take 10 meters of your wire. Okay. You take 10 meters of your wire. First, you to measure your one length. That's for the 1 meter. Next one is the again 1 meter. Next one is the again 1 meter. So 10 meters irukkudiya length of the wire. You take it. Okay. And then adu ethana times irukku? They have a 10 times. They have a 10 times. That is for the standard unit. So standard units vachu நம்ம again and again நம்மளால என்ன பண்ண முடியும்? We are measuring. We are the measuring of the topic. That is for the standard quantity. That is for the standard quantity. Next one is the different type of measurement systems or different types of measurement system. First you see that. So the different type of measurement to complete the circle. First one, the ancient of the life. The ancient of the life we have derived for the three quantity. Okay. First one system is FPS system. First one is the FPS system. So this system is called for British system. This system is called for the British system. So F means a foot and P means a pound. S means a second. That is for the FPS system. That is for the FPS. SPS system means a British systems, you know. So the F derivation is the foot, P means pound, and S means the second. This is for the FPS. So second one is the CGS system. Second one is the CGS system. So the CGS system is another one name is a Gaussian system. Another name is a Gaussian system. C means a centimeter. C means a centimeter. And G means a gram. S means the second. So that is mean the CGS system. They have many. First one we discovered the FPS system, foot pound second. Second one we discovered the CGS system, centimeter, gram, and then second. Okay, this system are called for the Gaussian system. And third one is MKS system. Third one is the MKS system. MKS. M means a meter and K means a kilogram and S means a second. So nowadays we use the MK system only. Nowadays we use a MKS system only. Okay. So listen students, because these two systems are not valuable, because நீங்கள் ஒரு லென்த் அளக்கணும், ஒரு மீட்டர் லென்த் பண்ணி படிக்கணும் இல்லை லேர்ன் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னு நினச்சிட்டிங்கனாவே நம்ம என்ன சொல்லலாம்னா அது வந்து அவ்வளோ ப்ரீஃபாக எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ண முடியாது. ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் நம்ம இங்கே இருக்கோம் அப்படின்னா நம்ம சென்னைக்கு போகிறோம்னா வச்சுக்கோங்களேன். ஃபார் நம்ம நாமக்கல் டிஸ்ட்ரிக்ஸ்லேருந்து சென்னைக்கு போகிறோம்னா அந்த டிஸ்டன்ஸை நம்மளால் ஃபுட்டில் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ண முடியாது. ஃபுட் மீன்ஸ் அடி, ஒரு அடின்னு சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா, திஸ் ஃபார் த ஃபுட். அதை நம்மளால் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ண முடியாது, ஏன்னா அத்தனை ஃபீட் நம்மளால் கொடுக்க முடியாது. செகண்ட் ஒன் இஸ் சென்டிமீட்டர். சென்டிமீட்டர் வைஸ் நம்ம சொல்ல முடியாது, ஏன்னா அது ரொம்ப லென்த்தியாக இருக்கும். பிகாஸ் ஃபார் த நிறைய சென்டிமீட்டர்ஸ் அது வந்து அக்யூரேட். ஓகே, நிறைய இருக்குது. அண்ட் தென் அதே கிலோமீட்டர் சொல்லும் போது 300 or 400 or 500. ஸோ ஈஸிலி அந்த வேர்ட்ஸ் நம்மளால் என்ன பண்ண முடியும், யூஸ் பண்ண முடியும். இது ஒன்லி ஃபார் த ஸ்மால் ஸ்டெப். த FPS சிஸ்டம் ஒன்லி யூஸ் ஃபார் த ஸ்மால் ஸ்டெப்ஸ் ஒன்லி. ப்ரீஃபாக ரொம்ப நேரம் யூஸ் பண்ண முடியாது. ஓகே, அதே வைண்ட் யூஸ் பண்ணுறது. செகண்ட் ஒன் CGS ஸ்மால் டிஸ்டன்ஸ் ஃபார் நியர்பை, அதுக்கு மட்டுமே CGS system we are used. Next one MKS system only used in the large system. So nowadays we use only for the MKS system only. Okay, this is for the MKS system. So the Arabian chosen the standard measurement. This Arabian using the standard unit and the standard quantity, that is for the standard unit. That is for the standard unit. Okay. So this is for the measurement. You understand? So measurement means the comparisons of any physical quantity which is standard quantity, that is called the measurement. So again one question is that what is meant by quantity? The quantity that can be measured and in terms of which laws of physics and described is called the physical quantity. The physical quantity are divided into the two types, fundamental and then derived. Fundamental quantity means quantity which cannot be expressed in terms of any other physical quantity, that is called for the fundamental. They have 7. Next one is the derived quantity. Derived quantity means the quantity which expressed in the fundamental quantity. Okay, when this quantity of fundamental quantity derived பண்ண முடிஞ்சுனா that is called the derived quantity. That is for the class. So next classes you see the SI system of a unit. Okay, system integration in units அப்படிங்கறத நம்ம next classல வந்து we see that. Thank you students. Thank you to all.